Welcome along. We're going to start today lying on our back splits. So put way down onto your back, put your knees up and feet on the ground, arms at your sides, focus a little bit further away from the edge. Just wriggle into a comfortable position, let your head and shoulders completely relax. In the back of the hips, resting against the ground, spreading your toes, feet drop in. If everything starts to relax, you might immediately start to notice anything that feels tight for you today, maybe up around the chest and neck area or belly. Could be something else for you, so just pay attention to what your body is telling you. Notice what's here, what you've arrived from. You'll also notice your mood or your state of mind. You'll be okay. Restless and busy, or maybe you're tired, maybe you're focused, energized. So wherever you're at today, let's try to focus our attention with what we've got right here, the body, the breath, movement, the space around you. Let's take it all in. And let's be really present. Just staying for a couple of full breaths. Drawing deeply in, try to invite your breath even deeper, all the way down to the lower abdomen area. Releasing it out all the way. And just letting your knees come over to one side, keep your feet touching the ground, so the knees fall over. So you might bring your feet in a bit closer or further away, so it feels comfortable. And then we'll just bring the top knee up and go to the other side, let the other knee follow. Just keeping the knees quite wide as you come across, and both still to the other side. So we'll continue with this movement. The top knee goes first, goes across to the other side, and it pulls the other knee, spilling over. And then moving again, so come over to one side and the other at your own pace. So it might feel good to move with your breath. So breathing in as we come through center, and breathing out as the knees fall over. Maybe you want to pick up the pace a little, just swaying from side to side, or you might still want to move the time of the breath. Whatever feels best to you. It's time to bring in a bit of movement, some mobility around the hips. Okay, then bringing your knees up, so your feet off the ground. Hands come to your knees, just gently click them in, maybe sway from side to side or kind of half circles, and feels good to you. Then you want to kind of pedal the legs up and down. Anything goes. Okay, bringing your big toes together, open the knees wide and reach up from the inside, taking your shins or ankles. Keeping your knees wide, let the shoulders broaden, so pull down towards the ground. And then relax around your chest, your throat, your belly. You might be getting a good stretch around the inner thighs and the groin. Easy breaths. So if you started with a bit of tightness, as you spend some time here, you might start to ease especially if you can focus on your breath and seeking ease in your pose. So relaxing anything that's really tightening up for you. And then we'll lift feet above knees, so feet can hold on to your feet. Or keep holding your shins, if that's as far as you can reach, or maybe even grab your big toes if you like. But try to press the back of your hips to the ground again, so that we're not curling away from the floor. And here you can either hold still or you can sway from side to side. Maybe you want to bend one leg in and extend the other one out. So as much or as little movement as you choose. Stay with this for a little longer. Just a couple more breaths. And release the legs and get your knees in. Just have them in towards you. Now extending one leg out long and gathering the other knee with both hands. So you might have the leg out long on the ground, or if there's too much intensity in the lower back, then you could bend up the knee and fashion foot to the floor. So whatever feels good to you. So just hugging the knee up close towards you and move it out a little more towards the side, pointing up towards the armpit, and then in towards the midline of the body, moving out and in at your own pace again. And then we'll switch sides, so bringing the other leg up, and either foot on the floor or straighten the leg out long, both hands to the lifted knee. Bring it in up towards you, it's a little close, and then we'll just move a little out to the side, and in towards the midline of the body. Just coming back and forth, side to side. Okay, bringing both knees up again, one hand onto each knee, and tilting the chin with your head off the ground, then with your chest, and bring your chest up close to your thighs, so really small, and then slowly lie back again. Let your head rest down, take a breath in, and with your out breath, you slowly peel off the ground, curling up towards your thighs. And ease your way back down again. Take a breath in, and with the out breath, curl off. Lying back one more time. And one last time coming up, this time we're going to hold it at the top. Bring both hands to one leg and extend the other leg out. Let it just float off the ground. And then switching legs. So grab the other leg, bring it in, send the other leg out long. Switching again. So you can bring your foot to the floor if you need to. So if you just need that little bit more support. And if it's too intense on the neck, then you can lie back. But I do want to create a little bit of tension in the abdominals. So if you can lift it off, you're much more effective. Just keep moving the legs, nice and slow, moving with control. We'll just do one more to each side. Alright, and then grabbing the back of the thighs, we're going to roll just halfway up. So cut back to seated, and lie back again. And roll it up. Couple more times. Except that's the last one, and then we'll stay seated and come and turn over onto hands and knees. Child's pose, sending your knees out a bit wider, big toes come here. Sit hips back towards your heels. Stretch arms out long in front of you. Elbows drop to the ground and the head comes down. You can walk your hands a bit further away with your toes straight around the shoulders. And then you can out through the sides of the body. Breathing into the lower back area, feeling space broaden, nice and spacious. Let your hips feel heavy. Same with the head, your head really rests down. And notice the breath, the way it fills your rib cage. And soften the chakra. Okay, coming up to hands and knees again. So bring your hands straight under your shoulders, knees come under your hips. Alright, so plant your hands to the floor, spread fingers. We've got the weight all the way forward into the hands, so there's some strength that flies up around the shoulders. Send your right foot up so the toe just goes straight up to the ear. Make sure you're not dropping, so you want to be pulling in through the belly. And then bring your knee up close towards you, so lifting your thigh up towards your chest. Send the foot up again. Eye gaze just ahead of you, and then knee comes under. Toes lift, eye gaze ahead, and curl it under. Alright, touch down, we'll come to the other side, so left foot lifts. Throwing the knee under. And again. Under. And one more time. Going under and lift the thigh right up towards your body. And touch down. So if you need to circle the wrists, you can take a breath immediately. Let's sit back again as well. Okay, coming from hands and knees again. At this time, you're going to send the leg out long. Not too high, so if we drop in the middle, we're going to stay nice and long from the crown of the head all the way out to the toes. This time we'll bend the knee around the side so it comes up towards your elbow. So, send the leg out long. Keeping everything else still. The knee comes up towards the elbow and squeeze it a little bit higher up, which will get up to the shoulder. Out long. And bring it forward. Okay, we'll touch down and do the same on the other side. So lift your leg goes long. And then bring it up towards the elbow. So nothing else moves, extend the leg up long. Then bend it up. One more time, shoot it out long. This time as we come forward, we bring this a little bit higher, move towards the shoulder and touch down. A quick little circle of the wrists, but we won't be able to do too much longer. Okay, this time, right foot to toes lift and bring the knee under up towards your chest. Then extend the leg out long behind you. Bring the knee around the side towards your elbow. Hold it right there. Bring your weight forward. And take a big step, stepping just outside the hand, and about a foot step forward. So you can take an extra step if you need to get all the way up. So you can keep your hands on the floor, if possible, or if you need to get a bit higher, really tightly, more onto your thigh. Right, so just spend a little bit of time here easing into the pose. So notice what you feel, you might be quite tight at the front of the hip there. Not to just kind of hang all the weight here. We want to stay a little active, so it's a sense of lifting through the belly and lengthening through the lower back. Hold for another breath. Okay, now plant your right hand inside the foot and send your left arm forward. And then turn and open. That's it. So you're going to open twist. Good. Pull the arm back into a big circle and touch down. And then we'll do the same with the other side. So the right arm comes forward. Turn and open. Pull your arm back and bring it inside the foot and come back onto hands and knees. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. Left foot lifts. So we'll do the toes up to the ceiling. Knee comes under. So eye right up towards the chest. Send the leg out long behind you. And then bring the leg around the side. Keep shifting forward and take a giant step forward to bring the foot just forward with your hands and sink in. So, yeah, again, you can be higher if you need a bit more support or a bit more space. And to the floor, and you can spend a little bit of time here adjusting, easing into the stretch. Notice if you feel a bit tight again through the front of the hip. And it might be more on one side than the other, so you can be a bit uneven. Okay, so with the left hand inside the foot, reach your right arm forward. And turn and open, reaching your arm high. Pull the arm back. And sweep down. Same thing with the other hand, left arm reaches forward. Turn and open, reaching up, then back. And hand to the side. Coming back onto your hands and knees or into a child's pose if you want to take a little breather. So you can start. Yeah, we're just going to do the same thing again. Okay, same thing again. So from hands and knees, I'm just going to smooth it out a bit more. So sending the right foot up. And with an out breath, bringing the leg through, knee towards chest. Shoot the leg out long behind you. Then bring the knee up around the side. Bring it all the way up and a little bit higher. Then take a huge step forward. Easing into your kneeling lunge. Okay, plant the right hand, so the left arm forward. And turn and open. Pull back. And same thing on the other side. So, forward. Turn and pull back. Hands inside, come back onto hands and knees, and on the other side again. So left foot, take a breath in as you lift. The breath out as you come under. Inhale to extend behind. And exhale as the leg comes around, try to bring it a little bit higher. And then take a huge step forward. Easing into your pose. You can try driving down into that back foot just to help create a bit more stability. Okay, so we'll do our open twist first. Right arm reaches. Turn and open. Pull back. Touch down. And then the left arm. Reach. Turn. Pull back. And touch down. Come onto your hands and knees again. Okay, tucking your toes under, lift the knees off, and sit your hips back into a crouch. Plunging your hands firmly into the floor, and then come forward into a plank position. Sit back to your crouch, sending your hips up, so tip tailbone high, Then float forward, power into your feet, shift your weight all the way forward into your hands, listen to every finger. One more time, pushing back. Coming forward. And this time lift your hips high, coming into a downward facing dog. So, again, plant hands, spread your fingers, send your hips really high, and allow the heels to move just a little lower, but not to the point of making your back arch. So allowing your feet knees and a straight spine. And the other way around. Alright, right leg, send it up. Then come forward, knee up towards your chest. So you can always drop the leg if you need to. Send the leg up. And this time, bring it around the side, so knee up towards your elbow. Bring all of your weight forward. Good. Step your feet down, so reset your down dog. Send the left leg high. Come forward, knee to chest. Send the leg up. Bring it around the side, knee up towards elbow. If you need to take a breather, you can come to a child's pose. Otherwise, stay in your down dog. So if you need to come off the wrists, just a little circle. Okay, and then when you're ready for it, we're going to do that same little sequence again. So from your down facing dog, send the right leg up, come forward, knee to chest. Right leg high, bring it around the side, up close towards your elbow, lift a little bit high towards your shoulder, and then take a big step just outside your hand. So if you need to be high, you can bring the feet up onto your thigh, otherwise keep your fingertips to the floor, just for now. Okay, now spin the back heel to the ground. So again, you can be resting up here on the thigh, or you can bring the hips slow, you've got hand to the floor. Left arm reaches forward, up and over, so nice. And pull back, so circle all the way back and down. Then plant that hand to the ground, lift the back heel, so we're in a lunge. Reach the right arm forward, turn it open, pull back, and touch down. Sit back. Same thing to the other side. So left leg, send it high. Bring it forward, knee to chest. Lift your thigh up towards your body. Send the leg up again. Come around the side. So outside the elbows, squeeze up a little bit higher. And then take that huge step forward, or a couple of steps if you need. You can be higher, or you can be lower. So stay easy to pose. Slow breath. And we'll spin the back heel to the ground for a bit more stability as we reach the right arm forward. Come to our open twist first, where we can be higher. Turn and open. Pull back and down. Lift the back heel so you can level up the pelvis. Plant the right hand, left arm reaches. Open. Pull back. Bring your hand inside. This time you're coming in for a forward fold. For a forward fold. So stepping in, feet under hips. Let your body rest down, let your arms hang, circle wrists if you like. Loosen up anything you need to. Maybe you can sway from side to side. Feels good. And let's come all the way up to standing. So you can just roll your way up, holding your foot down. Breathe dust. Sweep palms high, hands tucked. And lower to center. Just take a moment to recenter everything. Reset. Realign. Easy breaths. Okay, let's check it off. Step, sweep. Okay, and then bring your feet together. Bend your knees. Open. And bring one leg. Let's go, whichever, doesn't matter. I'm going right, but mirroring. So, squeeze inner thighs together. Sit nice and low. Bring the right arm underneath. Maybe you can touch your backs of the hips together, or maybe you can back. Hips towards your heels. So you can always have toes to the floor if you need it, or floating up. Gently drawing in through the belly, lifting down through the lower leg. Hold and breathe. Try to lift the elbows, lift the eyelids in. Okay, now open your arms out wide. Lift the top knee. Bring it out to the side and send it back. Extend your leg behind you. Pull your arms back. Okay, now arms out wide. Bring the leg up. Cross it over and come back to your heel. Squeeze inner thighs and support. Okay, slowly release out, step and sweep. No, that isn't tough. Little surprise, you didn't know what was coming next time. Let's do it again on the other side. So now we know what's coming next. Hopefully a little bit easier. Okay, so bend your knees, open, left leg comes across, left arm tucks under, back some hands or wrap or sort of whatever you can grab. Sit a little bit deeper and lift your elbows even higher. So trying to also contain through the front of your body. So we're not letting the ribs pop it out, we're going to breathe in. Nice and stable here. Okay, and then unravel arms, open wide, lift the top leg, send it open and back. Pull your arms back and extend your leg behind you. Hold steady. And then arms open and knee comes through. So if you touch down, it's fine. Just come again. Okay, open, under, wrap, and drop in. And let's release out slowly and step and sweep. Up. I'm just going to do that one more time on each side. Up. All right, so dropping in, so tertiary side arm, we've got belly coming in, leg down and down back. Arms open, let's go with the first leg again, across. Same arm comes under. Feel the weight is even in your foot, so you're even in the heel and the foot. So it might mean bringing a little bit more weight back into the heel. The elbows a little bit higher. I don't pop the ribs forward, we'll be going into the belly. And then open arms wide, lift the top knee. Open it out to the side and send the leg back. Pull your arms behind you, extend your leg back. Knee comes through and hook it over. Same arm comes under. Pause for a breath. Step down and just remove your knee shape down. And one more time through. So bend, open, leg across, same arm tucks underneath. That's it. Feel the weight in your foot and adjust if you need to. Tuck that foot up. Elbows gently up Hips lengthen down, feel the lower back area expand. Open wide your lifts. Open, come back, by your chest. And then the lifts, come across. Let's reset our pose, it's the most challenging part. Recenter, refocus, drop them in, pause for a breath. And step out of it, take it up if we need to. Alright, feet under the hips, sweep arms high, in. And with your out breath, dive to your full fold. Stop the knees as you go, tip your hips up, with the front of your hip drop. Maybe sway from side to side, straighten one leg, then the other, fill it out. Then bring your feet a little bit wider apart and turn your toes out. They're coming down into a squat, so you can start a bit higher, depending on your range of movement. So if you need to, you can bring forearms to your thighs, or if you can, stick hips and lower. Come on down, bring your palms together, and push your knees out wide. Think about lifting your chest towards your arms. And lengthen the space between your shoulders and ears, creating a lot of width across the shoulders, and gently pushing the knees out wide. Okay, just leave the edge on the ground, keeping the neck long. And you can want to close your eyes here. Feeling the weight in your feet, whether it's forward or back. Let's try to get it nice and even, stable and centered. Breathe into the space of the lower back. Breathe all the way down into your belly, out to the side ribs. All deep breaths. And slowly come down to a seated position. You might want to turn sides, you can stay on your back and sit your legs wide apart. So you can keep your knees bent if you feel really tight, or send the legs out a bit longer. Hands come behind just to start with, and lift your chest, broaden across the shoulders. And think about rotating your knees back. Hold for another breath. And then keeping the length in the torso, float your fingertips in front of you and just pitch forward from your hips. So it might feel like you haven't come very far, but just slowly inch into the pose. Try to stay strong through the legs and keep your knees moving back and keep tipping forward from the hips. So we're not curving the spine, we're staying really long. Pitching from hips, moving the chest forward and as far as it feels good. Check in with your breath. Let it flow things all the way down to your belly and out to the side ribs. Maybe you want to inch a little bit further forward, but without bringing all the pressure into your lower back. So try to keep nice length through the spine without curving. Just a couple more breaths here. Easy breath. And then walk your hands in. With your legs a helping hand, bring your feet up. So we've got knees bent. Drop knees over to one side. Try to center your body so that we're not falling backwards. And turn to face the knee that's in front of you. Driving the other knee down into the floor. We'll go over to the other side, so knees come up and lower across, and turn to face the knees in front. Move back through centre and then make your way down onto your back. We'll just bring your knees up towards your chest. Big toes together, knees wide, holding on to shins or ankles, same way as we started. So lower back presses towards the ground, or I should say the back of your hips press into the floor. You can stay right here, or you can come up to happy baby. Grabbing the feet. You can stack heels above your knees. Try to press the back of your hips into the ground. Maybe you want to bring some movement. It could be straightening one leg, bending the other. And then release your feet and cross one leg over the other and put your knees up towards you. Try to keep the back of the hips grounded. And then sliding your hands a bit further down your legs, reaching more towards the ankles. Let's see if we can bring the feet a bit wider, so that's going to intensify the stretch. You can always back off if it gets too intense. Here we're trying to find a good stretch around the outside of the hips. So maybe down the sides of the legs, depending on where you're feeling tight. We'll come out of this pose really slowly and switch to the other side. So the other leg is on top. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Take the legs towards you, keeping the back of the hips grounded. Maybe take it a bit further back here and reach much wider. And release out slowly. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, hold the ground with the knees wide. Or if it doesn't feel good, then you can bend your knees together with your feet grounded. So we're just here for a couple of minutes. It's a chance to to rest. Most importantly, to focus our attention, checking in your body, whether you're feeling, whatever has changed for you. Notice your breathing again. Notice your mood, your state of mind, anything has changed. Just focusing attention what we've got here. Let every out-breath relax your body more heavily. A real sense of letting go, anything that you're gripping onto, you're holding tightly, whether that's something in the physical body, something that's preventing your breath from moving freely, or something that's in your mind. What kind of resistance would ease that to be released? When you feel ready to move again, you might feel good to stretch out long. Extending arms and legs. And hanging your knees up close towards your body. One hand to each knee, squeezing them gently. And finally coming back up into a seated position. Let's finish here together. Sitting up tall, lengthen up to the crown of the head, but also slightly soften that, ease into your bones. And take a breath. And as you finish, both arms wide and stretch up high. Hands touch at the top of your out breath, down your center, landing at your heart space. Thank you so much for joining me today.